Good evening, everyone. It's me, Kelvin from Round One Search, and thank you for looking into our uh, US market. Okay, US market trade. So, wow, before I start, there's one like from the YouTube. And of course, before we start, please do give us a like and share, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page. So in the future, if let's say there are any of the streaming coming up, then you will know about it. All right. So okay, let's take a look into the market right now. The one that we are looking, this one is actually Hong Kong. So I'm doing a bit of wait, I don't have to look into the Hong Kong side or what. I just need to look into my watch list, the US. Singapore market, I'm looking at it. A. Is it US holiday? Oh, sorry. That is daylight saving. Let me check. Is it daylight saving? 2020. When is it? November 6th, which is the day before. So we are 1 hour early today. No worries. We can look into it first. Maybe I'll just share a bit about my Singapore stocks finding, which I'm trying to look into it here. So it's a bit different if I say when I look into Singapore market, Malaysia market, and US market, is because both of these market are different. So they have a different ways, different regulation, and different things to look into it. Okay, so that's why in the market, right, we have to apply the different method. So what we see from here is that today for the basically I'm looking for any of the stocks that they will have a price continuation and also price rebound. So when I look into this, then I will see some of the stocks are showing some sign that they have the intention to mark the price up higher the next day. So it's still testing out. So I need to test it out first, then later on look into it. Okay, so this is the SG side. So after I test it out, see, because I find it very similar to Malaysian market. So since I think most of you who are trading Malaysian market and you have been following us for some time, you know that how we look for the rebound and how precise we can find that. So yeah, we can take a look at it. So basically, I just this four of it. I think I'll just show my. You can see I've traded four of this. At the moment, it's still at the just paper trade to look into it today. Okay. So while we are waiting for the market to start, and let's take a look into any of these stocks. They show any sign of it, of price continuation. So maybe we look into the daily charts and then we would know like whether they will have a price continuation here. Let's say, for example, AstraZeneca over here is, you can see sometimes they fly up, fly down over here. So I don't want to look into it that so fast. So I'll look into like maybe this Nvidia here and then take a look at the day before when they have the closing. I'll just zoom out to this here. I want to look into this when the last trading day. So what does it show? Because the last trading day shows that with the price up. If you look into 1 day over here is 1 day price up. So I want to know whether they have the intention to continue to mark the price up higher. So I try to use my Malaysia analysis over here, where we look into the price up, see whether any of the high volume are coming in. Yes, when the price is down, not much of the volume are going up. Mainly the high volume is traded in the morning. Price are down, but after that they are being pushed back up higher. That's excluding before the market close, there's a high volume comes in, because that is usually where the institutional investor are looking into it. So that's why we look into the day itself. High volume markup. So to see whether this actually works, we can look back into the day before. Let's say, for example, here 9:30. That's where the price up, high volume. One thing I find is the price movement of it is different from the US market. I mean the Malaysian market. Because even though if let's say during the day when we see there's a high volume, you know, when we look into it in the past few months, even though high volume price up over here shows that there is some sign that they will continue to mark the price up higher. That's what we see here. So from what I see is we can say that it's totally different of how these big boys works in the US market and also for the comparing to Malaysian market, especially NVIDIA, all this. High volume price up, then after that throw it down. Market close at the low. Okay. So let's take a look into a few and see we have any sign of this or not. So let's see daily. There's a price gap up the day before, 2 days before. One, two. This is where the price actually goes down a lot. So we check the day when they mark the price down. It doesn't really show whether they have the chart itself. It doesn't really show like whether the next day they will mark the price up higher or not. So that is a bit difficult for us to look into it. What if the time when they are having the aftermarket hour, it's like during the closing, what kind of price movement do they have? Up and down, not much over here. So the question is, how do we know that the next day the price is going to mark it up higher? For if we are just looking into daily charts, will that help us to find it? Doesn't really help much when we look into the daily charts. But what we can see from here is, even though the market, that means this stock is going down, high volume are generated whenever there is a bottom. Usually these are telling us that they have intention to mark the price up higher. What if this one in the 5-minute charts during the day? It's like the more I look into the price movement of it, the more I don't get it sometimes. Like, how do they do it? maybe other. This is the fund flow of the day before. Okay. Since they have, I mean, since this Moomoo trading platform over here, they have something that they use to find the similar price movement. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'll try to use this and then similar patterns, and then to see whether this kind of patterns will show like the next day the price will mark it up higher or not. But they are looking into daily charts. But after that, the price will go down. It is 6% similarity. So it shows like usually if let's say this kind of price movement, then is this forecast over here is based on the price movement of the similar charts that they have over here. So there's possibility of moving sideways or what. And you can see this one is down, this one is down, this one moving sideways, this one moving up, this one moving sideways. So it can be a lot of different price movement, because of course the price is either up or down, right, most of the time. So if we just look into this, then it's not going to help. Okay, let's see what other tools that they can help us to find it better. Okay, let me try looking into a few stocks. So daily, 5 minutes. First thing we need to find out, because if let's say we just look into it like this, then it's a bit difficult. We need to know like what kind of the big boys, what is their intention? Are they going to mark the price? What kind of situation where they need to mark the price up higher? Because in US market is different, where they can do naked selling, which means that they can just short sell and then hold for a long time. If I'm not mistaken, they have the short selling share float. The minimum trading unit, 1 share. Here, daily short sell, short interest. Short interest 1.32%. It was highest when it was on July 15. So it is not Here is the daily short selling. So daily short selling has increased throughout the day. So on 13th of October, there's a huge short selling. 13th of October, is it? Yeah, 13th of October, which is here. So the price are marking up higher, so that's why they have to close their short selling. So after they have closed their short selling, and right now on Wednesday, which is 2nd of here, short selling increases. They have to cover back their, those who enter short selling here, they have to cover back their shorts. Short selling, it doesn't show any of the indication. So those who do a short selling is not that they are, it's not saying that they will have that kind of intention to mark the price up higher. Okay, it's not the things that is driving the price up. Give me one moment. It's not the main factor that it drives the price up. So in this case, we need to find the point that it drives the price movement. So what are the things that drive the price in the US market? Of course, we know the expectation of the market. If we look into the news, then it's not going to be helpful much because the news is already too late. So we need something that is faster. I mean, faster than the news, because the news is just telling us like what is going to happen in the market. One minute. So I need the okay. Is it really fundamental? But I don't think it's like the fundamental will actually drive the price movement much here in this market. I think what drives them, because when the news are out or the fundamental of it is out, then the market is already, what do you call that, is already react. Usually the market is already react before the news or any of the earnings are out. look into overall of this, we can see all the volume that is coming in is usually at the bottom here. Then here, maybe let me draw. Use the drawing. This is the here. You can see all the high volume actually comes in here. So which means that this one, there are investors that comes in around this point. So same thing, the price and volume is that why high volume is down, but the price is not going down anywhere lower. So, and that actually tells us that is the support, or maybe some buyers are coming in. In fact, in Malaysia, I mean, in US market, it seems like it's much more easier for us to look into it with price and volume. I mean, with intraday trades. We can't use the traditional way to look back into the market. What kind of ways can we trade in US market? Price down, up. Same thing like the bottom. And price is up. It's bottom with a high volume here. Then usually it tells us that they have the intention to mark it up higher. This one, the volume is not that high. Wednesday, October 12th. Let's see the 5-minute charts. October 12th, not there yet. I think that's the limit, is it? No. October 12th, because $11 is the day that they press the price down. So we need to check. So it's more about like when we are analyzing this, it's more about like the big boys. How do we not play? How does the big boys move? Or maybe let's say there are too many high volume. You can see here the price is down, but high volume is building up. So in that case, I think maybe if we don't look into such a short time frame, it might help a little bit to understand better. Let's say 15 minutes. Price is down, high volume. Okay, if let's say we ignore this high volume where the market is closing. It's high volume at the bottom here, so it form some sort of support. And on the next day, so right now we just ignore those that is the last minutes of price movement. From here, we can see high volume at the high side, so price is down normally, but then after that, the volume is slightly higher, pushed up. Price is down, volume is building up, price is up. Okay, so right now we have some clue about this, of the rebound of it. This is not for us to trade, like use it for day trading. It's more like it might help us for day trading, but in because during the day they have a huge fluctuation. So during the day itself, when we are doing day trading, we need to watch it on, I find we need to read and watch on the spot and react to it and see whether they will mark the price up higher, and, or maybe they throw the price down lower. So because every day is different for them. Price is up. Okay, whenever they are hitting the top, volume is low. This volume is actually generated from overall volume or just one exchange volume? This price is markup. Markup force those who short sell to cover back their position. Highest short sell rate is on. I need to do some setting here. The cursor. Need to change the cursor because it's showing data display, no consistent. It's not here. Okay, how about this? Still showing. Because when it shows like this, it's a bit difficult for me to see. Okay. 14, October 14, here. So this is where the highest point of short selling. Then when the price are being pushed up continuously, so short selling are reduced until 21st of here. Then they short sell again. So we can see the short interests are increased to here on the 23rd. No, this is 30 over. So basically right now the short selling interest is not that high, but it might be building up. Wait, no. That's not the right way to analyze it, because short selling is not the thing that drives the price up. What is driving the price up? financial events, the price the market up higher. So yeah, so that's why the expectation to move it up higher. So right now we know that they have the expectation to move the price up higher, but something that is quite obvious that we see here is that there are price up, volume down. So that's why the price is down. Price up, and then volume is down. So price is down. So do we have this over here? The bottom, price up, volume is down. Hmm. 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 No, it's not. It's not working. It's just we can't use this way because this is not the right way to look at it. Okay. Right. So it's 9:03 right now. US market is a bit. I think let's go back into day trading. Try it out with day trading. Okay. So it's going. The market is going to start at 9:30, so which is on our time is about 10:30, so we have about 30 minutes. So I don't want to drag this for too long. I'll log in back again at about 10:30 again. All right, so I'll see you guys later on. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.